There are three ways to deal with a narcissist or narcissistic entity. I call them the three C's. You can conform, convert, or cut ties. What is conform? You can conform to their will. This means they tell you to bend over, you say how far. You conform to everything they want, and what this will end up being is you losing yourself, you denying yourself all autonomy, you becoming their literal puppet and robot until either you discard yourself because you can't live this life anymore, or they discard you because you're all used up and they find themselves a new supply. That's conforming. You can convert into a narcissist yourself. You can become an evil person, even though you may or may not be exerting your power over the narcissist who is exerting their power over you. You will either exert the power back, and it'll be a back and forth full of evil until one of you leaves, or you will exert power over other people. This is when the bullied becomes the bully. You see this a lot when a narcissistic parent bullies their child, and then they go to school, and then they become a narcissist to other people. Or a wife who is being bullied by their husband starts bullying their children. Or it's just any sort of situation like that where you convert into a narcissist yourself. Or you can do my personal preference, which is cut ties. You cut ties with a narcissist. If they try to contact you for any reason, you either ignore them completely, or if you're like a parent and you're co-parenting and you have to interact with them, you gray rock, which is the gray rock method. It's just like you do not, they are always looking to elicit an emotional reaction from you. A narcissist just wants your attention, whether it be good attention, bad attention, you're angry, you're crying, you're happy, you're smiling. They don't care. They just want your attention. And I feel like actually because they are narcissists and they feel like they want to be above you and feel like they are higher than you and superior to you in some sort of way, they actually tend to want your pain, your agony, your depression, because that makes them feel good. That makes them feel like they're better than you because they are happy. They cause your suffering. So you do not give them any emotional reaction when they are trying to elicit it. You gray rock. You do not show them any emotion, no matter how much they're getting on your nerves. If they say, "I hate you. I think you're the scum of the earth." If you have to text back for any reason, you say, "Okay." If there's like, "Oh, we have to trade time for the children." Oh yeah, if you don't pick up the kid at this time, I will call the police. It's just like, that's not necessary. And if they say, "Well, it is if you don't do what I say," you say, "Okay, do what you have to do." Like, it's just like you do not give them that's if you cannot completely cut ties, you become a gray rock. You do not give them anything. But the preferred method is to cut ties. And please notice that none of these were change or try to change a narcissist. There's no changing a narcissist. And that's what people, I really feel like, get stuck in the loop. They get stuck in the loop of I can change them, or they're changing because they go back into love bombing mode for a little bit right before they go back into making you suffer. They give you enough hope that they'll change that you forget that they were awful. And then when they get back to being awful, you're still stuck on that little bit of change that you saw. It was never change, it was performance. I need people to accept narcissists for who they are, accept them for what they're giving you. Understand that if you've been dealing with this person for years and you're still dealing with the same thing from years ago, they're not going to change. So change is not one of the C's. They're not going to. So let that go. Accept them for who they are. And you can either do conform, convert, or you can cut ties. So you can conform, convert, or cut ties. Those are the three C's for dealing with a narcissist. Pick which one feels best to you, and good luck.